to escape the aspect of the responsibility necessary for the upholding of this friendship or this affair or this love, this well, whatever it is you have going on. And so maybe people just say, oh, well, I love you, in hopes that the other person can just go quiet and not have any other objections. After all, you have told her or you've told him, I love you. And so maybe as much as you say it, you show it. And if you say it without showing it, they need not even ask you the second time because you've shown them. And you truly act out the things you believe. And so if your acting is at variance with your speech, why would they even bother with you? All right. Good luck. Call her and see whether... I think you need to change. All right. Good luck then. Why do all of you have sex issues? Why are there more sexual issues than there are any other problem? All right. This is a job I'm really going to have to do with a straight face. 99.3 Nigeria in for Confessions Thursday, and here it goes. I doubt this sounds as a confession. Anyways, I'm in my very late 20s, and I'm yet to have knowledge of a woman. Oh, hold on. Just give me a moment. Oh, good God. Okay, let's read the message. Neither have I been in any relationship. I only engage in surface flirting. Oh, for the fun of social experiments. I have other vices though, like exaggeration, procrastination. Wait, what are you talking about? I have other vices, though. Exaggeration. You exaggerate. Why? Okay. You have other vices? You exaggerate, like exaggeration, procrastination. Frankly, though, I once whistleblowed my place of work to an external auditor. And serious investigation took place, followed by consequent layoffs and reshuffles. I barely regret it. They had it coming. I guess I'm cursed with taking such risks. As humans, we stand for whatever value or cause we place premium on, noble or not. Why do I find this confusing? Are you saying three things here? So one is you're in your late 20s, you don't know a woman sexually, and you say you've never been in a relationship. You only engage in surface flirting for fun, social experiment. So that's one confession. The other is that you have other vices, but you're presenting your vices as more gist than it is a problem. But why do you exaggerate? You know, that's what weak people do. Seeking to appear larger than life, like truly having nothing inside. And so your own void terrifies you, that in a bid to hide your emptiness, then you create a smoke screen. You create something to give an appearance of, I don't know now, monstrosity, size, magnificence. What you on about? You just sit around and just exaggerate? All right. Well, so I guess this is also another confession. I once, wow. Hold on, wait. Give me this gist about an external auditor. You say I once blowed my place of work to an external auditor. You snitched on your company. Fair. Maybe they, according to you, they had it coming. You say serious investigations took place. Some people were laid off, and then there was a reshuffle. Well, I don't know if that's totally bad. But you say, I guess I'm cursed with taking such risks. Why is it a curse? I don't think it is, except maybe there's a complexity of issues here that blur the line between your reality and my understanding. It's not a curse. But thank you for writing me. You don't sound like you have a problem. I think you just gave me gist. Yeah, you see that sex part? You're not missing anything. Yeah, you're not missing anything. There's nothing out here. So maybe taking your time is the best thing. You're not missing anything. They're wearing themselves out. Oh, by the way, thanks to... who do we thank first? Science or China? Sex dolls. And they're putting the sex dolls in the movies now. I saw a trailer this morning, a movie trailer, and it was of a couple who wanted... I don't know what they were looking for. Then the wife got a sex doll, and she brought the sex doll into the marriage, and that was practically the end of... And yeah, y'all are dying... And you're coming up with fantastic ways to die. So relax. They're wearing themselves out. Let me see. What advice would you give someone who's married at the age of 24, left Nigeria at 25, but the wife also contributed to his travel? Got to the UK, met another lady. Things became serious in love with each other. And where's the rest of the gist? What would you advise? What am I supposed to say? Wait. What would you advise someone who's married at the age of 24? You left Nigeria at 25. Your wife contributes to your travel. You get to the UK, meet another lady. Things become serious. What do you advise? Okay. What can happen in such circumstances? So I've heard so much about, well, it's more from Nigerian men, that is, who say, well, we took our wives from Nigeria overseas, and after a while they file for a divorce and take our property. And I have wondered what is fair in that circumstance. Particularly if you're going to leave someone at a point where, one, they're not ready, two... So you see, that's the thing. I need the details. Otherwise, I'm going to have to come up with conjectures. And the problem with that is I probably may not be properly capturing the nerve of the issue. So if your girlfriend contributes to your travel, so really the reason you're in the UK has something to do with her. And I guess she did it in the vein of... we're trying to build something together and we're here for each other. And this is me saying, go and become someone. I'll just wait back here. I'm not sure if that's the conversation, but something like that. And so you go to the UK and you find another woman and you fall in love. I would say that you break up, but before you do that, repay her. I think it's fair. I don't know that she'll take it, but I think you should repay her something. If anything... with interest, the money that she has put into sending you there. I don't know that it would fix the problem, because one, again, it isn't much of a problem as much as it is you went somewhere else, you met someone, you fall in love. I mean, I can't say don't fall in love, but if you're going to quit on this other person when they're waiting for you, while they're waiting for you, in an attempt to redeem yourself, I would suggest that you pay them with interest that which you have taken from them. And I think you should pay them first. Yeah, and then you let them down slowly. I don't know what slow would mean. But you need to have an open conversation about, I'm in love with someone else and I don't want to lie to you. It's going to hurt, but that would be the best thing you can do for them, is to let them know. But I also think that you just don't go away with every benefit. Because... look, I'm just thinking about it. I'm thinking about what's fair. So you can say, well, men give women money and women wake up the next morning and walk away. And men have had to live with that for the longest time. And you're right. And maybe I would also say to the woman, if you're with her... So some men have money and others don't. And you see that they're struggling. And they're making something of themselves and they're trying... I'll say consider paying them something. And then they'll say, no, they don't want it. Fine, if you want to leave, leave. And I don't want your money. Okay, good. But at least I think you should try. It seems as though you're trying. I mean, you're not going to be able to redeem yourself that way, but it's an attempt at not exploiting someone, or at least not appearing to be exploiting someone for your own gain or your own advantage. That's what I'm going to say. By the way, I need the other part of the gist because this is very sketchy. Thank you for writing me. All right. Good Lord. This is a lot of... this is so much work. Yeah, my head is tired now. I'm a guy. Oh, you say I'm a guy. I have asked her these questions you spoke on the radio. I'm trying not to assume the worst. Who are you? What's your story? Oh, you're the guy in the long distance relationship. Fantastic. So, Lagos, the gentleman in the long distance relationship has sent us an additional information. He says, I'm a guy. I have asked her these questions you spoke on the radio. I'm trying not to assume the worst. The excuses are she's mentally stressed out. Her family left her alone, and her finances are in a mess. She's in a new city and just got a new job. It's demanding. I get it, and I'm helping in my own way, always telling and showing her I'm not leaving her. Also, I'm exercising patience with her, but till when before the energy is not matched? What's this? What do you mean here? My life is not that great, but I'm still fighting for the relationship. Okay. Give her a break. Give her a break. So let me rephrase that. What do you want? What do you want? So now, I don't know if I'm the right person to speak on this. I don't know if I'm the right person. Now, let me explain that. I'm a very passionate person, so... And it's funny. I mean, I try not to laugh at myself, but my anger is passionate, my love is passionate, my thoughts passionate. It's the only way I know how to live. And so, if it's not passionate, it's dead. Dead. To me. So I don't know what y'all can tolerate. I don't know what you can live with. To me, it's as though there's no life in it. And I don't even try to verbally give grammar to a lifeless thing. I'm not even just going to bother with it. I'm not going to sit around and try to figure out. It's just dead. So that's the advantage of the expression of my own passions. It's like I can think it through. I can feel it. I can taste it. I can smell it. Yeah. I won't call it a downside. Because when it's high, it's really high. When it's down, I can't tell you how beautiful it is. So I don't even waste time around things that I think are idiotic. Like, it doesn't. So because of how deeply I feel, I don't even waste time around some things. So let me ask you, what do you want? Because that would really just help you determine if you're staying or you're going. Like, you can just say to her, I think you want space and I don't want to be a problem. You know why I'm asking you this question? If you liked someone in this world today, they would be the person that you go to. They would be the one you want to lean on. They'll be that person you want to gist with. When someone is in a situation and they're cutting you off, you're adding to their problem. There's no other way to assume it. Now, maybe someone will say they just want to be alone because that's how they know to manage the problem. In a relationship, that's not how to manage a problem, in my understanding. Because when people are in a relationship and they have a problem, I think there's a natural tendency to want to lean on someone who provides a kind of succor. So you want someone who may not be providing, let's say you're in a financial situation. You're leaning on someone who may not necessarily be providing financial support, but is providing psychological support or emotional support. And sometimes you just want to laugh. You want good company. Your problems are still your problems, but you have a person around you or friends around you who, however momentarily, force you to forget. And you need that in the most difficult parts of your life, or the difficult phases of your life. You need something that eases the weight. And they need not necessarily be fixing the problem, but they give you hope and give you courage and give you encouragement. And sometimes it's just their presence, and you're happy that you're not in this world alone. So with that knowledge, and that's if you think you agree with it, with that knowledge, then I'm going to come to the telephone lines in a moment. With that knowledge, then you can say, if she has more excuses for the relationship than she has impute, then you step away. That's how I arrived at that conclusion. You just step away. I guess she needs room away from you. And so you give her room. You say, you know what? I get that you need space, so I'm going to give it to you. You go do you, and if you need me, I'm here. And then gradually take your mind off it. That's what I'm going to say. Because there's no other way to explain this than that she's just not that into you. I mean, she may like you, but she doesn't love you. And when they don't love you like that, there's only so much they can give to you. And yes, there's you, and then there are 3 other things. And you're not priority. So, I mean, when you say you're willing to fight, you want to fight with someone who want to fight with you or for the cause you're fighting for. If you're fighting for someone who isn't fighting, then you're in the fight all by yourself. And then it really just gets lonely. All right. If you don't understand, just let me know. But I guess you do. And don't be afraid to let go. Try. Confessions Thursday. Oh, make it back. Let me quickly read this one. If I haven't read your message, please just don't bother sending me a reminder you haven't read my message. Just send the message. I have a girlfriend. Okay, no, I think I read this one. This one goes, good afternoon. I have a wife, always takes our issues to her pastors and relatives. Have tried my best to stop this nonsense, but she grows more into the act. I'm totally fed up with this attitude. She doesn't take my advice, and 2 days ago, I called her around midnight that I need a break, that she can go to those that she takes advice from. Sincerely, I don't want to see her again. She doesn't take my advice and correction. I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to say. Well, because I want to hope you're not contributing to the problem. Because maybe you're so mad that when they bring your own actions to you, you have a tendency to deny it. You know? Maybe you deny it. Maybe you dismiss it. Maybe you trivialize it. Maybe you also take her for granted. And so every time there's an issue, she wants a witness, or she wants another ear, or so now she's not leaning on you, she's leaning on someone else, which is also something I was referring to with a gentleman in a long-distance relationship. When people have issues, they lean on the people that they like and likes them back, or that they love. So if she has all these issues and she wants to fix the problem without you, take yourself out the picture for your good. We're off on a break. We'll be right back. And the gentleman with this story about the wife taking his issues outside, well, we'll come back to it. Hopefully time allows us. Look at it. Nigeria Info is Confessions Thursday.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back. Who says you can't have it all with one play?
I got that divine boy. You have just won yourself.
Congratulations.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Melitus. One player, don't cost 2 players because you won 20K.
So now you won yourself 20,000 naira.
My name is Well Done.
Okay, well done. I want to tell you, well done. You won yourself 20,000 naira.
With 500 naira, you can play to win big. From 120,000 naira to 190,000 naira daily on Nigeria Info. Go to oneplay.ng and play with 500 naira. And in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. Or dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Win daily on Nigeria Info. 50,000 naira on Morning Crossfire. 60,000 naira on WhatsApp Lagos. 20,000 naira on Sunnyside. And 60,000 naira on Game On. So Lagos, what are you waiting for? The more you play, the better your chances of winning. Remember to dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18.
Grab your sunglasses, beachwear, sunscreen, and head over to Ziba Beach Resort, where there is a spot with your name on it just for you and your loved ones. To book your holiday spot, visit zibabeachresort.com or call 0704-730-0013. Ziba Beach Resort, Lagos. A beachside Christmas awaits you.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the Sunnyside.
So someone is saying, Joyce, are you asking the guy in the long-distance relationship to leave? Because I'm also in a long-distance relationship with a similar problem. I'm advising that he leaves. I'm not asking you to leave. I don't know your story, and I'm not just going to assume that the very same, advice that I shared with him may be applicable to you. I have to hear your story. If you say similar, well, I still need the information. That's one. Two, I think I'm also saying there, we need a conversation on the Lords of Logic about feelings, emotions. Look, you have to. That's if you don't already. And if you do and you're afraid to let it show, you have absolutely no idea the advantage you have by just feeling. So permit yourself to feel, accept and process the information that feelings provide. Feel. When people say something to you, feel the word. That's why haven't you realized how you prefer like a physical conversation than you do like a WhatsApp, or because it's as though you're reading other non-verbal aspects of the human language, like the way their eyes move and the tone of their voice and the content and the emotions that flows through the content of the speech. But they're saying something and you might as well just listen to the words alone. But the moments you allow emotions through, or at least you allow the emotions that come through inform you, then you can see the whole picture. So when someone is saying something to you, besides their actions, it's necessary that you feel. I'm asking you to feel. All right, good. Kudos to the guy who whistle blew his company. We need more people like that. Yeah, and I hope he doesn't think he's cursed, because indeed we need more. Well, hold on, wait. Do we need more people like that? Wait, let's think about that. Yeah. We need more people like that who can whistle blow their company. You know, one time I wanted to have like an anonymous show where people will call and tell secrets, company secrets. Yeah. Particularly in manufacturing. Well, you know, just anonymous, just company secrets. Yeah, I've really been wanting to have that. Now that you mention it, I may reconsider that. So the man whose wife is going to other people with their matter, you know what? Maybe both of you should stay away for a while. There's an issue that needs to be addressed, probably underlying issue. See whether you can fix it. There's a lack of trust here. There's a lack of respect. There's a lack of love here. If you can fix those, then maybe you have a union. In the absence of her not having enough faith to lean on you, then it's over. Well, you don't have a marriage. We'll be right back.
If you're thirsty for information,
Great conversation,
either sport
entertainment,
or news, thirst no more.
we'll fill you up on Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.